So let's talk about overcoming I don't have the money. So listen, one of the things that is amazingly important is just how you respond when that objection comes up. See, a lot of people have nothing prepared, so they don't know what to say, and they come across as a very poor leader. And everything rises and falls based on leadership. And so you need to have something ready. So I'm going to teach you some word for word scripts. I'm going to give you some things that I've said over the years that I say to overcome this objection. It's all about how you respond. And so immediately when the objection comes up, number one, I'm not fazed. And my attitude is, I just want to help them. Okay, it's not about me closing the sale, it's about me helping them. So I don't really care if they join or not. I want them to get started because I believe in my heart and soul that my products, my services, and my opportunity are what's in their best interest, and they're gonna lose if they don't get started with me. And they're gonna lose if they don't get started with me as their mentor. See, when you can have that posture, you're able to close a lot of people. And so realize I can teach you the right words to say, which I'm about to do, but if you don't have the right posture and you don't have the right mindset, the words are never gonna work because they're not coming from the right place. So you gotta make sure you're coming from the right place. So listen, the first thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go through typically the 3-step framework. Now, the 3-step framework goes like this. When the objection comes up, I want to validate the objection. I want to make sure it's real because, listen, I don't care either way. I just want to help them. And so when they say I don't have the money, I'm going to say, listen, John, tell me the truth. Is it really that you don't have the money, or is that a polite way of saying no? Because, listen, I'm totally cool either way. I just want to help you, man. And then I'm going to have him validate it. No, really, dude, I just don't have the money. Okay? Once he tells me that, I'm going to go to step 2 and I'm going to confirm desire. I'm going to say, well, do you want to do this? And if he says yes, I'm going to say, are you sure? Yes. So notice the posture has changed. Now he's selling me on the fact that he wants to do it. I'm not pushing him. I'm not selling him. So step 3 is to help him. Okay, the reason why I go through validating the objection and confirming the desire is because I want to have posture and I want him or her to know that I'm cool either way. I just want to help them. And again, I believe it's in their best interest. And so number 3, which is helping them, that's really where you overcome the objection. That's where you show up as a powerful leader. And so I'm going to give you probably the most bold closing that I use. And I don't use it all the time. I kind of use it based on the rapport. If I have some rapport with someone, I'm going to use this close and it works masterfully. I doubt if you've ever heard anything like this before. And so it goes like this. I've validated the objection, I've confirmed the desire, and then I'm going to say this. I'm going to say, hey, John, tell me this. Who do you love the most? Like, who do you love? And they're going to say their wife or their mom or something like that. Usually it's their wife or it's the mom. Okay, if it's the mom. I'm going to say, let's just have a hypothetical situation. Let's say your mom, she gets pulled over and she gets arrested for a crime that she didn't commit. And she ends up in jail, and your mom calls you from jail and she needs bail money, and bail money is however much your opportunity is, right? Bail money is $500. Tell me this, are you letting your mom spend the night in jail with a bunch of criminals, or are you bailing your mom out? Now, what they're gonna say every time, if they're honest, they say, I'm gonna bail my mom out. And then I'm going to say, awesome. Well, John, listen, we know beyond a shadow of a doubt, if you were serious and committed, you could come up with the money tonight. So here's my coaching to you. I want to help you get into a situation where you never have to say, I don't have $500 ever again. So my coaching to you is, let's come up with the money in the next 24 hours. Give yourself a deadline and let's get you out of financial jail, because that's what you're in if you don't have $500. And listen, I've done that so many times. And you'll actually watch, in many cases, their head will go back like they just got punched. Now, again, I only do this if I have rapport with someone. And over the years, you learn to develop pretty quick rapport. Smiling quite a bit is one of the factors that allows you to build a lot of rapport with people. And so that's one of the most powerful closes that you can use. I've used that, had people come up with the money who weren't going to come up with it, go out and end up crushing the business. Another one, I'll give you a couple more here. When they don't have the money, I'm gonna say, listen, John, be honest with me. If I could sell you a Ferrari tomorrow for $1,000, would you buy it? And if they're honest, they're gonna say yes. And I'm gonna say this, well, dude, obviously you can come up with the money. What I want you to realize is in the financial game of life, you partnering up with me, it's like having a Ferrari in the financial game of life so that you never have to say, I don't have $500 or $1,000 ever again. So let's come up with the money in the next 24 hours and get you out of the situation. You in? Okay, notice I closed early. I asked him if he wanted to get started. The objection came up. I answered the objection and I closed again. Okay, this is how you end up closing anyone who's closable. Another thing is people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. And so when the objection comes up, I'm gonna say something like this. I'm gonna say, John, dude, here's my coaching is where we are in our life, where you are in your life. It's based on the decisions or lack of decisions that you made 2 and 3 years ago. And where you're going to be 2 and 3 years from now is based on the decisions or lack of decisions that you make today. Let me help you make a decision today. So 2 to 3 years from now, you're still not saying I don't have $500. And if you lock arms with me, I'll commit to you. I won't let you fail and we'll get you out of this financial situation. You in? Okay, notice that's closing with leadership. That's closing with authority. Everything we do in network marketing, it's all based on you being a powerful leader and you being able to teach other people how to become a powerful leader. Thanks again for tuning in. We'll see you next time.